Yeah. I'm signing in y'all on y'all again for the day, man. This is probably like my second video for the day. But anyway, I want to talk about man, something I'm talking about again that ain't nobody talking about. Ain't nobody even talking about it, bro. Like I say, I bring y'all stuff, man, that don't nobody else talk about, bro. You know, I don't know why the world sleep on things that's happening in the world. If you're gonna be on YouTube and you got all these subscribers, man, get the people something that's gonna help them in the future. Get them some knowledge of what's going on that ain't nobody is talking about. And what I want to talk about today is lawyers. Look, man, all I'm telling you people, do your best to stay out of trouble. Do your best to stay away from situations that you might have to have a lawyer. Because if you do, you don't got no lawyer. It ain't no more lawyers, bro. All these bastards have turned greedy. These lawyers is not what they used to be. Back in the days, you used to can get a lawyer. But now, you can't get no lawyer, bro. You call a lawyer with an issue, trying to get some help. They're going to have some bastard answer the phone. He trying to rip you off. He trying to suck $50 out of you before he can pass you to a lawyer. And then the lawyer going to tell you he don't take your kind of case. But you don't lost $50. You see what I'm saying? Instead of just telling me, you charging me $50 to tell me you can't take my case. You see what I'm saying? But they try to bamboozle you when they answer the phone. Oh yeah, man, I'll tell you, man, tell me a little bit about what's going on. Okay, you tell them what's going on. Oh man, I'm telling you, man, I ain't never heard that right there, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I ain't never heard nothing like that. That's wrong. They doing you wrong on that. Oh, he trying to make you sound like, yeah, man, they gonna help you out. Then at the end, yeah, it's gonna be $45. You be $45. Then you wanna pay that cash? Or how you wanna pay that debit? Hold up, bro. I ain't say I was gonna give you no $45. So you telling me I gotta pay you $45 before you pass me to a lawyer, and then he get on the phone and tell me he don't take my case. So I just done lost $40. So why not? You know what I'm saying? This is a bunch of bull crap. So like I say, and that's all they're gonna tell you. They don't take your case. Cause see, these lawyers, and I tell you people, be on the lookout, be aware. You don't got nobody tell you stuff that I tell you, bro. Search it. These lawyers, you don't have a lawyer no more. These lawyers, all they do is sit on their butt and collect a paycheck from the state. You see, they make more money, easy money, sitting on their ass and just making money. You see, just think of how many people's in jail. Just think of how many people come to jail every day that can't afford a lawyer. You know what happens? The state passed them, get them cases to them. The state pay them $3,000 per case. Some of them, they have like 6 and 7 cases each one. Now you take 7 times 3,000. 7 times 3,000. Look how much money he done made. That's just in 1 month, maybe. As soon as he get done with one case, they give him a nothing. As soon as he get done with another case, they give him a nothing. That's $3,000 just stacking up. Because people going to keep coming to jail. People going to keep, 95% of the people in jail can't afford a lawyer, and they getting a court-appointed lawyer. That means that court-appointed lawyer, they sitting on their butt just getting a fat paycheck. And all they doing is helping the state send you down the road. They're not helping you. They get their money from the state. Do you think they're going to go against the state and get you off and the state won't paying them? Use your knowledge, people. The court-appointed lawyer ain't never finna help you get out. I ain't never know the court-appointed lawyer got somebody out free. Because they getting paid by the state. You see, they lawyers have gotten spoiled. The state pay them. They just sit back and get money, wait on the state to get them cases. And they get $3,000. And they could go up to $10,000 depending on how big the case is. But yeah, they make money off the state. That's why they don't want to help people in the community no more. You in the community, you slip and fall in a store. You call a lawyer, you want a lawsuit. Oh yeah, we don't take that kind of case. Darn, you might call 100 lawyers. They all tell you we don't take that kind of case. You know why? They sitting on their butt getting a paycheck from the state. As long as people coming in and out of jail, they get $3,000 every person that they get on their case. Like I say, the state get them. They might have 5 cases to work on at a time, and that they might have 6, but the state pay them $3,000 per case. And the faster he can hurry up and get your case over with, that's another $3,000 he got coming to him from another different person in jail that can't afford a lawyer. So yeah, you think he gonna spend some time on your case to get you out of this? No, he gonna sell you out to the state to hurry up and get you sent on to jail, prison, or whatever. You think he gonna bite the hand to feed him? The state the one to feed him. A lawyer ain't gonna bite the hand to feed him. No, he don't. Well, state want convictions. So if they pass their case to a lawyer that gonna beat the case, they ain't gonna give him no more cases because he a good lawyer. We don't need you to beat the case. We need somebody to help us convict the person that we on the case with. The jail inmate. We need you to help us set him up and send him on down the road. That's what the state paid them lawyers for. And you think they gonna turn down that $3,000 they getting every caseload to help you out? You in jail? Oh man, yeah, they did this and that, they did that. Oh yeah, man, okay, we got a good case here. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. He telling you a lie. He don't set you up and he gonna get you sent down the road. Faster he gets you out of his house and gets you sent on down to prison, now the state give him another $3,000 for another case. Faster he gets you sent on, shipped up and set down the road, the state give him another case for $3,000. As you see, they done found another way to make a living in an easy way. But when you come to them with a case you got on the street and you need to talk to a lawyer, they don't want to take your case. Why? Because they spoil. They're sitting on their ass making easy money and they don't want to do work like they used to do back in the days. You know, you might be you walking down the street and you fall the construction company there and you fall in a big hole and break your leg. Call a lawyer. Oh, we don't take that kind of case. Yeah, none of you take that kind of case because that's going to require you to do some work. That's going to require you to do some investigation. That's going to require you to get on the phone and call some people. But you too lazy. You don't want to do none of that. No, all you want to do is sit on your ass and let the state give you cases of people that's in jail. And like I say, people ain't gonna never start going to jail. See, they done found them either way to get rich and they ain't got to do no work. That's what these lawyers do. But you don't see nobody explaining this to you and telling you people like I am. No, you don't got no lawyer. They gonna help you, bro. All I can tell you people, the best thing you do, stay out of trouble and do your best to avoid places that trouble might be in. Because like I say, you don't got no lawyers no more these days, bro. All they want to help is somebody in jail that they get a free $3,000 paycheck to help. And they ain't helping them. They helping the state get them sent down the road to prison. That's what they doing. Do you think the state gonna give them a case if they get the person in jail, if they beat the case for the person in jail? Do you think state gonna get them another case? No. They certainly ain't finna help you. No, they gonna help the state get you on sit down in prison because the state can keep giving them money for no cases. The more and more you help the state get these people, and I say these people in jail, man, these lawyers ain't doing them setting you up. I mean, they ain't doing them setting you up. They ain't doing them setting you up. And like I say, if anything, you be in jail, you might as well just call the DA and say, look, it'll be cheaper for you to tell me how much time you willing to give me on a guilty plea. Because it gonna cost you $3,000 to get a lawyer to appoint me. So you can save that $3,000 and just tell me how much time you looking to give me, man. Now, I figure we can make a deal because I'm saving you $3,000 if you just tell me what you plan on giving me on a guilty plea. If you want to give me give me 12 months on a guilty plea, that'll save you $3,000. I accept that, or I can accept the probation you give me. But paying a lawyer, he working for you anyway. Yeah, so yeah, man, these lawyers, man, these days they ain't nothing. They trash, they garbage. And like I say, there ain't no more lawyers in the world, bro. There ain't no more. Only time you'll see one pop up is like it's a big, big case that the whole world know about it. Oh yeah, they'll take your case then because the whole world know about it. You know, but other than that, if it ain't nothing like that, man, you don't got no lawyer no more, bro. Remember I told y'all that. I'm him signing out.